Hey, and welcome to a very special Halloween tutorial here on Traveling Uke. I am Brooke, and this is a tutorial for the Michael Jackson classic Thriller. So there's 5 parts to this song. There's an intro, verse, chorus, bridge, and outro. The intro is drawing a bit on the other parts of the song, so I'm going to teach you the main parts of the song first, the verse, chorus, and the bridge. And then we'll get into the intro and outro. If you'd like to see a chart of kind of the structure of this song with all the chord names and how many bars all the chords are played and all that kind of stuff, you can look in the comment box below. But otherwise, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to stick with the lyrics as kind of a guide for when the chord changes happen. And we're going to start off with the 2 strum patterns that you could use to play this song, kind of get that out of the way, and then get into the verse. So first, for the strum patterns, we're going to use C sharp minor 7, one of the main chords of the song, to practice those strum patterns. So C sharp minor 7 is just barring the 4th fret. So one strum pattern that you could use, the easiest, most basic one, is the standard strum pattern down, down, up, down, up. Let's run that 4th fret. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So with the song, it sounds like this. It's close to midnight, something evil's lurking in the dark. Your other option for strumming is a little more like the feel of the original song, and that is down, down, up, down, down. 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 And with a little bit of the song, that strum pattern sounds like this. It's close to midnight, something evil's lurking in the dark. So as you can see, that second one is going to be a little more difficult. It's got a little more of like the original style and rhythm of the song. Okay, for the verse, we have 3 chords. There's that C sharp minor 7. There's also F sharp 7, so we're going to bar the 6th fret and use the bottom string of the 7th fret, F sharp 7. And then very briefly, we have G sharp minor, the bottom string of the 2nd fret, the 2nd string of the 3rd fret, and the top and 3rd string of the 4th fret. So this is G sharp minor. So I'm going to go slowly through the lyrics of the first verse and show you where the changes are. So we're on C sharp minor 7 to start. It's close to midnight, something evil's lurking in the dark. And on dark, we're switching to F sharp 7. And then back to C sharp minor 7. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream. So on scream, we're switching back to F sharp 7. Scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. So on it, we're back to C sharp minor 7. You start to freeze, and on freeze, we go back to F sharp 7 again. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. And on eyes, we're back again to C sharp minor 7. Between the eyes, you're paralyzed. And on the lized of paralyzed, we're going to that G sharp minor very quickly. You're paralyzed. And then that is the end of the verse. So, one more time through the verse without stopping. It's close to midnight, something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You try to freeze, and someone looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is. And that brings us to the chorus. Alright, moving on to the chorus, we've got 4 new chords to learn. So C sharp minor is first, the bottom 3 strings of the 4th fret, and the top string of the 6th fret. There's also E and F sharp. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to play those. One is the bottom string of the 2nd fret and the top 3 strings of the 4th fret. E and then F sharp, you move this position up 2 frets. F sharp. You can also play E and F sharp up here, so you're on the 7th fret, the bottom 2 strings, the 2nd string of the 8th fret, and the top string of the 9th fret. This is E, and then move that position up 2 frets for F sharp. So you're on the 9th, 10th, and 11th fret, F sharp. Also in the chorus we have A7, so that's the 2nd string of the 1st fret. And then we also have, again, chords we already know, F sharp 7 and C sharp minor 7. So from the end of the verse, we're on that G sharp minor. You're paralyzed because this is. For Thriller, you hit C sharp minor and E, 1 for each syllable of that word. So Thriller. And then Thriller Night is E, F sharp, and back to C sharp minor. Thriller Night. Once again, that's C sharp minor, E, E, F sharp, C sharp minor. Thriller, Thriller Night. And then we go to F sharp 7. No one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike the pieces. And then we do that succession again. And then back to F sharp 7. You're fighting for your life inside out. Before Killer, you hit A7. Killer. And then F sharp 7. Thriller. Tonight. And the chorus ends on C sharp minor 7. So that last line, you're fighting for your life. You got F sharp 7. Fighting for your life inside out. A7. F sharp 7. C sharp minor 7. And then you stay on that C sharp minor 7 for kind of the interlude between the chorus and the verse. Alright, we're going to move on to the bridge. We've got some new chords to learn again for the bridge. So first new chord is A major 7, the top 2 strings of the 1st fret. And we also have B, so the bottom 2 strings of the 2nd fret, the 2nd string of the 3rd fret, and the top string of the 4th fret, B. We have one that sounds really gnarly, G sharp minor 7 with a flat 5, but it's not too bad to make. So it's the top string of the 1st fret and the bottom 3 strings of the 2nd fret. And we also have G sharp 7, so the top string of the 1st fret, the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, the 2nd and bottom string of the 3rd fret. G sharp 7. So, the bridge is the part of the song that starts with night creatures calling, the dead start to walk. So we're on F sharp 7, a chord that we've had before to start with. Night creatures calling, the dead start to walk in there. And on Masquerade, you go to A major 7. Masquerade. And then B. Then to C sharp minor 7 again. There's no escaping the jaws of the alien bliss. And then we go to that gnarly G sharp minor 7 flat 5 chord. This time. And then A major 7 again. Is this the end of your... And then on Life, you're doing that G sharp 7. So kind of fan those fingers out from the A major 7. Life. Woo! So again, slowly with those lyrics, F sharp 7. Night creatures calling, the dead start to walk in there. A major 7. Masquerade. B. C sharp minor 7. There's no escaping the jaws of the alien bliss. That really gnarly chord. Time. A A major 7, is this the end of your, and then G sharp 7, life, woo! And then you're back to C sharp minor 7 for verse 3. Right, one note about chorus 3, it's a little bit different at the end than the other choruses. So this is the chorus when he's singing, so let me hold you tight. So we're on F sharp 7. So let me hold tight and share. We go to A7, killer, back up to F7, thriller, back down to A this time, so it's A7 and then we're adding the top string of the 2nd fret. Thriller, C sharp minor 7, thriller, and then here tonight is E. Cause this is thriller, and then you're back into the regular chorus pattern for the 4th chorus. So again, that's on F sharp 7. So let me hold tight and share. A7, F7, A, C sharp minor 7, E. So let me hold tight and share. Killer, killer, thriller, thriller, here tonight. Cause this is thriller. And back into that 4th chorus. Alright, and last but not least, we have the intro and the outro. The intro basically uses the beginning of the chorus for the thriller, thriller, night sequence, and then just uses the beginning of the verse. So we've got C sharp minor and E, E, F sharp, C sharp minor, just like the beginning of the chorus, and then we go into C sharp minor 7 and F sharp 7, so it sounds like this. Sharp minor 7, and then F sharp 7. And then you start your verse. It's this midnight. Alright, so finally for the outro, we're going to have 4 chords that loop and loop and loop until the end of the song. So you've just come to the end of the last chorus on C sharp minor 7. So this is the first chord of the loop. The next one is A, the 2nd string of the 1st fret, and the top string of the 2nd fret, A. We also have B and F sharp. So all chords that we've had before. So we're on C sharp minor 7, C sharp minor 7, A, falls across the land. The midnight hours close at hand. C sharp minor 7, A, B, F sharp. Until the end of the song. So that's about it for Michael Jackson's Thriller. I hope you have fun playing that song. Subscribe and check out my other Halloween tutorials for the Halloween season and get your spook on. See you later.